This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Highclimber Baseball Field on the campus of Shelton High School. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has non-conference baseball featuring the Crosspoint Academy Warriors and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich.
We are recognizing the seniors from the Highclimbers right now, and Jerry, what do we have? You see the numbers? Number 22, let's just run them down real quick. Number 22 is Tyler Anderson. Number 3 is Kyle Gerchek. 14, Cole Schlinder. Brendan Wagner, 19. I'm missing a couple. Oh, yes, Terrell Stewart, number 8. And I'm missing one.
Did you get 13?
13 is was it 13 Wyatt Wagner? I thought Brendan Wagner is the older one. Either way, well, we'll track it all down. And let me get back to my opening here, Jerry.
All right.
Okay, so Shelton is 11-5 on the season. Highclimbers are coming off Monday's 5-3 Evergreen Conference win over Black Hills, and they have won 6 games in a row. In that streak, Shelton has beaten the Wolves twice, swept a doubleheader against Centralia, and took 2 of 3 from Rochester, which actually began this 6-game win streak. Crosspoint Academy is undefeated in 13 games this season. Warriors are coming off yesterday's 12-3 win over SeaTac 1B foe, Evergreen Lutheran. Crosspoint has won all but one of their games by 9 runs or more. The only exception was their 8-7 win over Bremerton on April 16th. The Warriors are averaging nearly 17 runs a game while allowing just over 2. In one game, Crosspoint won 38. I'm going to repeat that, 38-3. That's the official score. I saw on the Game Changer app that was 44-3. So they can push some runs across the plate. So you're probably asking, where is Crosspoint Academy? Well, it's a private Class 1B school in Bremerton, just south of Highway 3 on Chico Way. It's a Gateway Christian school, if you wanted to know that. And coming up, we'll get you lineups and, of course, the first pitch. It's non-conference baseball, the Crosspoint Academy Warriors at the Shelton Highclimbers next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
And we're back here at Highclimber Field. And with your lineups, here's Jerry Apple.
And your starting lineup for the visitors, the Crosspoint Warriors. Leading off, number 4, the center fielder, A.J. Stevens. Batting second, the pitcher, number 10, Thunder Doty. Batting third is the catcher, number 5, Sam Diskra. Batting cleanup for the Warriors, playing first base, number 16, Javin Zulkowski. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 15, Blake Ellis. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 1, Silas Stinnerson. Batting seventh is number 11, Levi Abrams. Batting eighth is the third baseman, number 13, Bryce Baird. And batting ninth is the left fielder, number 14, Ryan Sanderstein. And now, your starters for the Highclimbers under the direction of Coach Trevor Cahoon. Leading off is number 13, Wyatt Wagner, the right fielder. Batting second, number 8, Tyrell Stewart, the shortstop. Batting third, the catcher, number 19, Brendan Wagner. Batting cleanup, first baseman, number 14, Cole Schlender. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 22, Tyler Anderson. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 20, Cannon Hudson. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 3, Kyle Gerchak. Batting eighth, your designated hitter, number 31, Brady Rhodes. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 22, Spencer Coots. What's interesting is I see that tonight they're experimenting with people playing different positions for the Highclimbers. Have you noticed that?
I did notice that, and it is senior night, as we learned, which is odd because they have another home game. But I guess maybe you want to come, do this game rather than Friday because that's a conference game.
And I think you want to make it fun too.
Right.
I think you want to make it challenging too. But this team we're playing tonight is a good one. And definitely we're going to be looking at them when it comes to playoffs and how well they do. I'm sure they'll do well in their division.
They're rolling over everybody in their conference. And it seems like, let's see, they played Bremerton to beat them. They played Sequim and beat them. The Sequim's not really that much of a challenge. They're kind of down this year. Bremerton's pretty tough. Consistently right there in the middle of the pack. So, we're going to have the national anthem here, Jerry. So we will step aside. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
And we're back here at Highclimber Baseball Field. Go ahead, Jerry.
I had a very nice talk with the coach for the Crosspoint Warriors, Coach Doty. Matter of fact, his son is the pitcher tonight, Thunder Doty. I guess they got this game scheduled because these two teams had been to a camp together last summer. Either they played in a game or they met at a camp, and I think it was at a camp. A very nice talk with him. A delight to talk to Coach Doty.
Okay, well, thank you, Jerry. I'm glad that he's doing all my work for me as he has all season long here, getting the lineups, talking to coaches. I don't know what else to do I don't know what to do without him when he's not around. So it's a different look for the Highclimbers today, at least. We'll see how they perform. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how Terrell Stewart does because we haven't seen him.
No, we haven't.
We've watched him in football as a kind of a late ad punter and a running back, and he did quite well until he suffered a setback midway through the season. But if I know my history, I think he came here to play baseball from Australia.
That is correct.
So it's going to be interesting to see him. He hasn't been able to play until the last couple of weeks, and that's been really the difference, I think. Different add-on here.
Well, he was quite a punter.
Yeah.
Had a good leg.
He's a rugby player. in Australia. That's what I found. And the story about that is they were looking for a kicker, and one of the coaches said, he was in the weight room here, and he said to the coach, I got you a punter. And they let him kick, and they were very impressed. So we're ready to play some ball. That's the story. That's a long story to go.
Yeah. Leading off for the Crosspoint Warriors, batting, playing center field is number 4, A.J. Stevens.
Stevens was 2 for 3, had a double RBI, scored 3 runs, walked, and stole 4 bases yesterday. First pitch to him is ball 1. So we're underway here at Highclimber baseball field. And you know, when the clouds come over, it gets cold here, just like the softball field. There's ball 2. 2-0 to Stevens. Leading things off here for the Warriors. Same colors, really. Another ball. It's 3 balls, no strikes. Pitcher for the Highclimbers, Thompson. And there is a leadoff walk. So a base runner is out there.
And now up is your pitcher, number 10, Thunder Doty.
It's the first time we get to see Cody Thompson on the mound for the Highclimbers. So runner at first, nobody out. And here's first pitch to Doty. Takes strike 1. Let's see here. Thunder was 1 for 2 and an RBI, scored a run and walked yesterday. Throw over to first. And Stevens is back in safely. Head first dive. I see that a lot these days. So the 0-1 to Doty. Right there, the outside corner, strike 2. 0-2. Bring down the pool sound. That's the sound you hear in the background, folks. It's the pool pump, which is right behind it. There's a foul, just a little bit of contact, and the count remains 0-2. Okay. Another throw over to first. Cole Schlender playing over at first today for the Highclimbers. We usually see him behind home plate, Jerry. Interesting setup for today. So still 0-2. There's another foul out. That's going to head over into the softball field. Off the first base line. Still 1 on, nobody out. And an 0-2 count to Thunder Doty. Now there's a strikeout, and there's the first out. Just hit that outside corner.
It sure did, yeah. And now up is your third hitter, the catcher, number 5, Sam Dykstra.
I think it's Dykstra.
I think you're right, Dykstra. It is, because there is a player for the New York Mets by the name of Dykstra. Yep.
Throw over to first. Sam was 3 for 4, batted in 3 runs, scored 3 runs. He also pitched 2 innings.
Thank you for correcting me on that.
Yeah.
You're right. It's Dykstra.
Not seeing the Y there. And there's a ground ball right up the middle over to Terrell. He'll shuffle it over to second for the out there. And, however, Dykstra is safe over it. First throw to first is a little bit low, so that's out number 2. Still have a runner on first base for the Warriors. So we have Javen Zulkowski.
Yeah, it's Javen Zulkowski, the first baseman, number 16. Big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid. 2 for 3, hit a home run, 2 RBI, scored a run. First pitch to him is a little outside, ball 1. Well, he's got to be, 6'4"?
I would say so.
Yeah, at least. Tall drink of water, as they say. Inside strike 1, 1-1 is the count.
I think they would have probably had a double play there if he had gone.
If he had
pitched it to
Yeah,
the second baseman.
Yeah, if he, instead of trying to run it to the bag. Just a little bit late. Here's next pitch. Inside ball 2, 2-1. 2 out, 1 on for the Warriors. Sam Dykstra over at first base. Next pitch on the way. A little bit low. 3 balls, 1 strike for Zukowski. Here's pitch. Line drive right back to Stewart. Stewart shuffles it over to Anderson, and that will end the inning. So the Warriors leave one out there. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Heading to the bottom of the first inning. Highclimbers coming up.
Well, Diedrich, I'm glad to see that you're getting your equipment all taken care of there in case it does rain. Let's hope it doesn't.
In case, Jerry? What's that? It's coming down out there just lightly, and it was being blown in here onto the computer.
Okay.
So that's just a little bit. That's why I put that towel up. You can't. I think it's actually just over here to our left. I don't know, but go ahead.
Yeah, anyway. Good job there.
Leading things off.
Yes, leading off for the Highclimbers is your right fielder, number 13, Wyatt Wagner.
Well, let's see. Wyatt 0 for 3 Monday against Black Hills. Did score a run because he was walked. And get set for the first pitch from Doty. Wagner shows bunt on a high pitch, ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Wagner again shows bunt, pulls it back, but takes strike 1. So 1-1 is the count. Here's the kick and the throw. Another bunt. There's a bunt up, and coming in to get it is Baird. No throw to first, and Wagner is on to lead things off.
By way of a single. Nice bunt down the third base line. And now up is your second hitter, the shortstop, number 8, Tyrell Stewart.
Tyrell 1 for 3, a double and an RBI on Monday against Black Hills. 1 on, nobody out for Shelton here. Throw over to first. Wagner dives back head first safely. And Stewart waiting for the first pitch to him. Runner goes. Throw to second. And he couldn't grab the ball to get it over there. And Wagner's safe over at second.
So let's give Wyatt Wagner a steal there, a stolen base.
And that pitch was a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes to Stewart. Runner at second is Wagner. Dowdy looks back at second, looks at home, and looks back at second. Here's the pitch on the way. Stewart will bunt and get over there to first. Did he get there in time? No.
They called him out.
They called him out. Okay, so there's out number 1, but on the play, Wagner heads over to third base. And here comes Brendan Wagner.
And he's catching today, number 19, the third hitter this inning for the Highclimbers.
He was 0 for 3, scored a run, walked 3 times against Black Hills on Monday. So 1 out and 1 on. Wagner belts one over the first baseman's head into right field. He's going for 2, Jerry, as 1 run comes in to score. Throw is off. Nobody was there to get it. And there's a double, Jerry.
And it was a pretty good throw.
Highclimbers are on the board first. 1-0.
So give Brendan Wagner an RBI on that double. And now up is Cole Schlinder, the first baseman, number 14.
Cole was 1 for 3 and walked once against Black Hills on Monday. So 1 in, 1 out, 1 on. First pitch to Schlinder is outside and high, ball 1. Brendan Wagner over at second base for the Highclimbers after batting in his brother Wyatt. Kicking the pitch, low, ball 2, 2-0. See, now the sun's come up and it's gotten warm, Jerry.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Runner goes, throw to third on the hop. And he is safely over there.
Underneath the slide, or underneath the throw. Hey. So nice job there by Brendan. Give him a steal. Second steal of the game.
He's over at third base. My graphic will change, and I think that was a strike. Is that right? Or was it a ball?
Well, they've got 2.
It's a strike. I was right the first time. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Schlinder. 1 in, 1 out, and a runner at third base. Here's the pitch. And that was ball 3, 3-1 to Schlinder.
Like you said, Cole normally catches, right?
That's where I've seen him. Pitch on the way. There's a strike 2 called. So the count is full to Schlinder. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. Pitch on the way. Outside, and there's a walk. So runners at the corners for the Climbers with 1 out.
And the Highclimbers have had 2 hits this inning and a walk.
Little conference at the mound. And as that goes on, let's take a look here. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is experiencing some growing pains with too many things to cover, not enough people. So we're looking for some help. If you have an interest in broadcasting, announcing, video streaming, video editing, sports, news, politics, reporting, or advertising, we would like to hear from you. Send us an email to masonwebtv@gmail.com. You can also call or text 360-229-2234. No experience necessary. Just get in touch. We would like to talk to you. So break up the conference at the mound. As 1 run is in, and I don't really think that the Warriors have been behind at all in any of their games this season. I'd have to look at their box scores to really know for sure. But this is an unusual thing for them.
Now they're undefeated.
Yep. So Tyler Anderson is the batter.
And Tyler plays second base today.
He did not play against Black Hills. Just a throw to first, and Schlinder is in a little pickle here. And they're waiting for something as Wagner's going to run. And there are some nice little pickle going on. And here goes Wagner. Throw down to home and collision. And that's the out there, but Schlinder makes it over to third. That's some good base running there, although they did get an out at home. And Schlinder's at third base with 2 down. Way to stand in there, though, by the catcher, Jerry.
Yeah, he sure did. He did a nice job. Now, Tyler usually plays third base.
Right. And a little conversation out there over the call there. So Schlinder is at third base. and Wagner was out at home. So there's 2 down.
Tried to squeeze that run in, and they did.
Still 1 on. Schlender is going to go, but the first pitch in to Anderson is a strike. Again, so Schlender at third base takes a few steps, a little foul off, as a strike 2 is called now to Anderson. So 0-2, 2 out, 1 in and 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the first. There's ball 1, a little bit high. I think Doty was a little bit worried about Schlender there on third base. Next pitch on the way, ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Next pitch to Anderson. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning, but the Highclimbers get 1. They take a 1-0 lead. We head to the second.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place, and instead of what you came for, you found this? What would you do? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Heading to the second inning, 1-0 Shelton. Crosspoint coming up.
Yeah, Shelton had 1 run on 2 hits and left 1 on there in the bottom of the first. Now up is your 5th hitter for Crosspoint, the right fielder, number 15, Blake Ellis.
Blake was 1 for 3 and scored a run yesterday against Evergreen Lutheran. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's next pitch. High. Ball 1. That ball got away from Wagner out of his glove. So 1-1 is the count to Ellis. Next pitch is low, ball 2, 2-1.
I notice a lot of sportsmanship. The person on deck is always eager to get that pitch.
The loose ball, yeah.
The loose ball to help
balls.
the umpire.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Nice gesture.
Next pitch on the way. That's a strike at the knees. 2-2 the count to Ellis. Again, Cody Thompson, the pitcher for the Highclimbers today. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and that's out number 1 for the Warriors.
And that's the second strikeout for Cody Thompson. And now up is your 6th hitter, the shortstop, number 1, Silas Stinnerson.
So Silas was 0 for 4 against Evergreen Lutheran yesterday in the 12-3 win. So 1 down for Crosspoint. First pitch on. Strike. That looked like a curveball, Jerry.
It did. It was.
So that's strike 1. I'll reset the board out there. Next pitch on the way. Strike 2. Looks like the same pitch. Just a little bit higher and came in.
Little sinker there.
Yeah. So 0-2, the count to Sternerson. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Warriors.
And now up is your second baseman, batting seventh, number 11, Levi Abrams.
Levi 1 for 2, had a triple and an RBI yesterday. So 2 away for Crosspoint here in the second. First pitch, low, ball 1. To Abrams. Next pitch, again low, ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, Cody Thompson so far has registered 3 strikeouts.
Here's next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Abrams. Next pitch. That one's fouled off with a lot of heat on that, Jerry. 2-2. Glad that fence is over there. Somebody would have taken a ball in the face, Jerry.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it went over the fence. So 2-2, the count, 2 out. We're in the second inning, nobody on. There's ball 3, a little bit high. 3-2.
Full count, nobody on.
Here's pitch. Inside, strike 3 called. Wow.
Struck out the side.
Yeah, he did. 1, 2, 3 go the Warriors. Here in the second, we head to the bottom of the frame. 1-0 Shelton.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Bottom of the second inning coming for the Highclimbers.
And now up, leading off, is the center fielder, number 20, Cannon Hudson.
Well, let's see. Cannon pitched Monday. 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks. Did not bat on Monday against the Black Hills. That's all the information I have on Cannon for you today.
Talking to Coach Doty, he said this is a good game for his team. It's a good test to see how they're going to do against good competition.
Right, in a much bigger school. Well, Class 2A. Well, that's Class 3A adjusted to 2A. Pitch on the way to Hudson is ball 1. Thunder Doty a little rattled at this point, Jerry, I think. Trying to keep it together. I think he'll get it together here. Next pitch on the way. There's strikes. He told you to get it together. Strike 1, 1-1. Pardon me, folks. Cannon Hudson, the batter. Takes strike 2, 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hudson. Ground ball right over there to Baird. Baird throws to first, and there's out number 1. Impressed with Zukalski out there at first, Jerry.
And now up for the Highclimbers is the 7th batter, batting 7th, left fielder, number 3, Kyle Gerchak.
Kyle 0 for 2 on Monday.
I was really impressed with Kyle that he pitched here in one of the games we announced. I think he had a no-hitter.
Yeah. Strike 1 called there on the first pitch to Gerchak. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball. A little shallow. Out goes Abrams, and he'll grab it for out number 2. So 2 away.
And now up is Brady Rhodes, your designated hitter. And he is number 31.
Brady was 1 for 3 and hit a double on Monday. So 2 away for the big man.
Definitely has some pop in the bat.
First pitch, swing, and there it goes out to center field. Gets over the center fielder's head. Stevens on the run to get out there. Brady turns the corner at first, heads for second, and I think he's going to hold up there. He does.
A stand-up double for Brady Rhodes. The 3rd hit for the Highclimbers in this game. And now batting 4th in this inning is your 3rd baseman, number 22, Spencer Coots, who normally plays second base.
Just 2. Just 1-2 on that jersey, Jerry, not the
22.
2.
A 2.
2.
Well, okay. Spencer Coots, number 2.
Well, Spencer Coots 0 for 3, but was credited with an RBI because he did draw a walk with the bases loaded, and he scored a run as well. So 2 down for the Highclimbers, but they have Brady Rhodes over at second base. Pitch on the way to Coots, swings and pops one up into foul territory and over the top of the clubhouse, and that's strike 1. I don't know. My brain's a little scrambled after that, Jerry. I don't know why. The next pitch to Coots is outside, ball 1. 1-1. Again, Brady Rhodes over at second for the Highclimbers with 2 down. Shelton leading 1-0. We're in the 2nd inning. And it's now timeout called here by the home plate umpire. Saw something out there he didn't like. Now ready for play. So 1 ball, 1 strike, pitch on the way. Ball 2. 2-1. Here's pitch, swing, and a fly ball out of play over our heads. So it evens the count at 2-2. Not really sure where that ball went, Jerry. I just know it went over our heads.
Yeah.
So no tennis players, and I think the softball team's done for the day from their practice. Or they have a game today. Can't remember. Yeah, they're down Rochester today.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Swing and a miss, and that's just in the inning on the strikeout. So the Highclimbers leave 1 out there. They still lead 1-0 as we head to the 3rd.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
If you don't dispose of the unneeded medications in your home, they might find a new one. They could end up lost, stolen, or simply misused. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back at the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's National Prescription Drug Takeback Day, Saturday, April 30th. To find a collection site near you, visit DEATakeback.com. Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy.
A lot of lineup changes here as we head to the 3rd inning for the Highclimbers. We've got a new pitcher. It's Cole Schlender. Wyatt Wagner's over at first. Spencer Coots is now in the outfield. He's in right field. And let's see here. I think, well, let's see. Anderson is now at third base. Oh, boy. So who's playing second, Jerry?
And now up is your third baseman, Bryce Baird, number 13, eighth hitter of the game for the Warriors.
And as I've tracked down, it's Thompson over second base. So Schlender pitching, Brendan Wagner catching, Wyatt Wagner at first, Cody Thompson at second, Terrell Stewart still at short, Anderson's at third, and it's still Gerchek, Hudson, and now it's Coots in the outfield. You got that, Jerry?
No.
Okay. And the first pitch into Baird is a strike.
Gee, you get to correct me.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best.
Okay.
Next pitch in there is strike 2. I'm still trying to see out where Bryce was. Bryce didn't bat yesterday. He did pitch. And he'll hit a little chopper. On the run is Anderson, throw over to Wyatt, and that'll be out number 1.
And now up is your left fielder, number 14, Ryan Stansteed.
Stansteed.
Yeah.
Is there a T in there?
Stansteed.
Look at that for a minute, Jerry. No, I think it's a Sandsteed.
Okay.
He was 0 for 2. Takes ball 1 on the outside. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 is the count. For 1 out. Schlender with the kick and the throw. Another fastball. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Have we seen Schlender pitch? Can't remember. Swing and a miss, and that's 2 out. I don't think we have. He's usually behind it. He's been behind the home plate.
Yeah, I have not seen him pitch.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
And now up is
top of the order.
Top of the order, number 4, the center fielder, A.J. Stevens.
Takes ball 1. And he led the game off with what, a walk, Jerry?
He did.
Okay. Strike on the outside, 1-1. To AJ. Boy, wind right in our faces, folks. Next pitch on the way. Swing, and that one's fouled off for strike 2. Over the fence next to the clubhouse. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down for the Warriors here. A.J. Stevens, the batter. Here's the pitch. That was high, ball 2. Sorry, 2-2 is the count. Now, didn't update my graphics. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 3rd inning. And I got a piece of that one. He reached for it and got just enough to keep his at-bat alive. Here's pitch on the way, fastball, outside, count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See why he leads things off, Jerry. He battles. Here's next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So head to the bottom of the 3rd, still 1-0 Shelton.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
And we're back here. Hey, Coach.
Leading off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the third is your right fielder, number 13, Wyatt Wagner. He had a single in the first inning, and he's scored the 1-1 come across the plate.
So the first pitch to him. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes ball 1. Just Mark Smith giving us a bad time, the football coach for Shelton. That's what he does best.
Yeah.
When he's not coaching football. That's what he actually does best. Strike 1 called. Sorry, Jerry, you had something to say?
Well, I have to agree with that statement. Mark does add a lot of imagination to the offense.
There's a ground ball picked up by Abrams. Throw over to Zukowski at first, and that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
Okay, and now up is your shortstop, number 8, Tyrell Stewart.
So 1 away for the Climbers here in the third inning. They're leading 1-0 as the Aussie steps in.
And he grounded out last time.
Here's a kick in the pitch from Doughty, outside ball 1. Doughty, excuse me. Don't know where my mind was. Nice crowd from Crosspoint, actually. Nice crowd overall. Because the senior afternoon. There's a line drive going to get over the head of Stevens. Drop in for a base hit. Tyrell Stewart will round first, hold up there, and there is a 1-out single.
Yeah. And now up is your third hitter this inning, and batting third, and that is Brendan Wagner, number 19, and he is now.
He's still catching.
All right.
Okay, as far as I know, he's still catching.
He's catching, everybody.
Yeah, he's catching. 1 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the third inning. Throw over to first. Stewart back safely. He'll take his lead there to Stewart. First pitch, runner goes, throw to second. And slides right into the tag, and that's out number 2 is Stewart's caught stealing. So 2 away for the Highclimbers. And there's, see, that was a ball on that pitch. So 1 ball to Brendan Wagner. Here's pitch. High ball 2. 2-0 to Brendan Wagner.
And we got 2 outs.
Outside ball 3, 3-0. It's a fly ball. It's like shallow. Stevens under it. Moves a couple of steps over to his right, and he records the out. So the Highclimbers get a hit, but they still lead 1-0. We head to the 4th.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Now we head to the fourth inning of play, Jerry.
Yeah, this game's gone pretty quick. Pretty good pitcher's duel. And the up now is your pitcher leading off for the top of the fourth, number 10, Thunder Doty. Yeah, Thunder has settled down and done a nice job the last couple innings for the Warriors.
Schlinder still on the mound, and there is a swing and a line drive. It's actually a fly ball right to center field. And Hudson grabs it, spins around, and that's out number one. So one pitch, one out.
And next up is the catcher, number 5, Sam Dijkstra. He grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning.
First pitch from Schlinder is a check swing, but it's ball one. Yeah, like I say, it was ball one. They did appeal down the first base, and he said it was saved. Another ball, a little bit low.
It'll be interesting to see if he's going to have each of the pitchers pitch 2 innings, 2 or 3 innings.
I would think he would. High ball 3, so 3-0 to Dijkstra. Here's a pitch, and there's a one-out walk.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, your first baseman, number 16, Javin Zukowski. He flew out to the shortstop in the first inning.
So Dijkstra at first base with one away. And ball one to Zukowski. So one away and one on. Throw over to first. Dijkstra back safely. And that's ball 2.
A little outside.
Next pitch on the way, inside. That one is playable, is it? Is it? No, just off the third base dugout roof. And that'll be strike one. So 2 balls, 2 and 1 strike. 1 out and 1 on. Anderson had a good run on that ball, Jerry.
He was there in case.
Yeah. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on for the Warriors here. Pitch to Zukowski. He'll hit another one, and that one is going foul. It's a 2-2.
This is the second inning pitch for Cole Schlinder.
Pitch on the way, runner goes, throw to second. A little high, and it looks like Dijkstra is safe at second.
Yeah, give him a steal on that.
I believe that was going to be ball 3.
Yeah, it looks like full count.
Yeah, full count to Zukowski. Runner in scoring position, pitch on the way. So line drive up the first base line. That's fair. Rounding the corner and coming in to tie the game up is Dykstra. Give the big man an RBI single, Jerry.
Yeah. So, new ball game. What a piece. And now up is the right fielder, number 15, Blake Ellis. He struck out in the second inning.
First pitch on the way. Strike one called there. Update the graphics here. Throw over to first. Zulkowski with his big old legs just took a step back to the base, Jerry. Safely. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Ellis. So that's strike two. So 1 in, 1 out, 1 on for the Warriors here in the fourth inning. Pitch on the way. High ball 1, 1 and 2. Or 1 and 2. Got to hit the buttons that say the numbers, Jerry, not next to it. There's a little dribbler right over to Stewart. He bobbled it. Oh, boy. And there is.
So Blake Ellis on by way of an error.
Yeah, Stewart got it in his glove, started running towards second base, then he slipped out of his hand. And everybody's safe.
Now up is your shortstop, number 1, Silas Stenerson. He struck out in the second. Didn't
he takes
interrupt you.
Yeah, it's okay. It takes strike one. And timeout has been called as Zulkowski has to tie his shoe. So Ellis is over at first. Zulkowski at second. 1 run is in, and the batter is Silas Stenerson.
And only 1 out.
And only 1 out. Good point there. First pitch was a strike. Pitch on the way. Fly ball. A little shallow center field. Hudson runs in and grabs it. And that's out number 2.
And now up is Levi Abrams, the second baseman. He struck out in the second inning.
So 2 on still for the Warriors. First pitch is a strike 1 called. Abrams.
Big lead there at first base, but they're not holding him on.
Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1, 1 and 1 is the count. The line drive, that one's going to drop. Well, it's going to drop in, but he did get him at first with a throw. I didn't.
Yeah, it looked like
he was going to just get there safely. There was no throw, but that's.
It looked like he was hit over him, and then looking at it again, it was right to him.
All right, so it is out number 3, and we head to the bottom of the frame. 1-1, new ball game. Short commercial break. If you are enjoying today's broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Highclimbers coming up.
Yeah, the Crosspoint Warriors got 1 run in that last, in the top of the fourth off of 1 hit and 1 walk. They left 2 on.
What timing was that, Jerry? You left 2 on, and I had the graphics up, and when you said that, I took them off. So.
And leading off now for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 4th is your pitcher, Cole Slender. He got on by way of a walk in the first inning.
First pitch, high fly ball, heading for the scoreboard on the run and grabbing that. What a nice little catch. That's Stevens out there. Yeah.
Oh, nice catch.
So 1 pitch, 1 hit, or 1 smack, and 1 out.
And now up is your second hitter this inning. Is number 22, the second baseman, Tyler Anderson. Struck out in the first inning.
First pitch, high ball 1. Next pitch, low ball 2.
Two and 0 the count, 1 out.
Next pitch, there's strike 1. 2-1 the count. Thunder Doty still on the mound for the Warriors. Strike 2 called. Just hit that outside corner, Jerry. 2-2. And the sun goes away and the temperature drops. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled out of play. Still 2-2. So 1 away. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, Thunder Doty has 2 strikeouts.
And that'll make the count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And so far, they've hit. Shelton's got 4 hits off of Thunder Doty.
And that 1 run.
Yeah. And that was in the very first inning.
Yeah. Swing and drop to 3rd strike, throw to first, and that'll be out number 2.
And like we mentioned, Doty has really settled down here in the last couple innings. Like you said, he was going to.
No.
Good observation on your part.
Here comes Hudson.
Yeah, the center fielder, number 20. He grounded out to the shortstop in the 2nd inning.
There's first pitch, Hudson. He'll whack 1 foul off the new weight room. And that's strike 1. So 2 away for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 4th inning tie ball game, all knotted up at 1. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 0-2. Cannon Hudson. Next pitch on the way. Ground ball right back over to Doty. Doty runs along with Hudson. He'll just run over there, touch the base, and that will do it for the Highclimbers in the inning. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
We head to the 5th.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
More lineup changes for the Highclimbers heading into the 5th. The new pitcher is Terrell Stewart. New catcher, Cole Schlinder. Brendan Wagner has moved to shortstop. And I think that's it, Jerry.
Yeah, and Cole Slender pitched 2 nice innings. He had 1 hit off of him, and no runs were scored off of Cole. And yeah, he had good control, Cole did. He also registered a couple strikeouts.
Yeah, let's see, make sure I got everybody else right. Everybody else is the same, so you still have Anderson at third, Thompson at second, then Wyatt Wagner at first.
And now leading off for the Warriors here in the top of the 5th is the third baseman, number 13, Bryce Baird. And last time he grounded out to the third baseman.
The first pitch was a ball. Next pitch from Stewart. Swing and a miss.
Nice,
1-1.
Good fast pitch.
So 1 ball, 1 strike to Baird. Next pitch on the way. Fastball outside corner. Strike 2 called.
Some good velocity there.
Yep. We do not have radar, so we can't tell you how fast these pitches are.
We're probably looking at low 80s.
One of these days, maybe we'll add that to our repertoire. There's a swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Warriors.
Well, he's throwing a little bit of heat. And next up is your second hitter, and this is number 14, Ryan Stansteed, the left fielder, and he struck out in the third.
It's just a sand, not
Sandsteed.
Sandsteed.
Yeah.
Take the
I'll do that.
Take the T out of that.
I got it.
Okay, so 1 away for the Warriors here in the 5th inning.
He's trying to tell me I need to be a little more careful when I write these names down.
Well, that's why this printout is here, Jerry. That's supposed to help you. 1-1 ball game, 1 out. 5th inning. First pitch to Sandsteed is low. Ball 1.
Maybe the coach gave that to me to run through.
I don't know. Let me look at my sheet here. There's a strike.
I'm trying to put the blame on somebody else.
Yeah, of course you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no T in that until there's only 1 T in Sandsteed. Okay, there we go.
For the
pitch on the way, outside corner, strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sandsteed. You can just hear parents going, "It's Sandsteed." Okay, here's the next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Warriors here in the 5th.
2 strikeouts in a row. Okay, and now up is number 4, a center fielder, A.J. Stevens. He got on by way of a walk in the first and struck out in the third.
Ooh, high, ball 1. Stevens is their leadoff batter.
Yep.
See why. Swings it, he pops one up. Slender on the run, try to get it. Nope, it's going to go out of play. So 1-1 is the count.
And usually your leadoff hitter has a good eye.
And speed.
And speed.
Yeah. Look how he holds that bat. You can tell he's got some strength in those arms, Jerry. Outside ball 2, 2-1. You don't usually see a lot of hitters hold the bat out like that. Ready to swing it at a moment's notice. Inside ball, or actually that's a strike 2.
Right on the inside corner, yeah.
So 2-2 the count. 2 down. Nobody on for the Warriors here in the 5th inning. Here's the next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Stewart strikes out the side.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 to go. We head to the bottom of the frame. Still 1-1.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Jerry.
Yeah, you know, I think Trevor Cahoon has probably found another pitcher to put into his rotation, or at least for relieving. I've been very impressed with Tyrell there. He struck out the side there in the top of the 5th. Nice job.
Like eavesdropping on conversations between coach and statistician. So we found out that I believe that was a ask about how many pitches has Thunder Doty thrown. It was 48. That's what I'm getting. I don't know.
And now up is your leadoff hitter this inning, left fielder, number 3, Kyle Gerchak. Is he still playing left field?
You're going to ask me what? Yes. Yes. First pitch, Gerchak swings it, gets it right by third baseman Baird, and Gerchak is on.
And we will give him a single on that one for Kyle, leadoff single. And now up is number 12. So we need to...
Cody Thompson.
Cody Thompson.
He's second baseman. All the changes that we've had. And throw over to first.
And this is Cody's first batting attempt in the game.
Let's see. No, he didn't play against Black Hills on Monday. So there was a throw over to first. Did I say that?
No, you did not.
Another throw over the first. And Gerchak is back safely. Both head first dives. Gerchak takes his lead. Pitch to the plate is high. Ball 1. Cody Thompson at bat. Here's the next pitch. Ball gets away from Dykstra, and Gerchak makes his way over to second. That was ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner at second base, and that's Kyle Gerchak. He takes his lead at second. Batter's Cody Thompson. Pitch on the way. That one hit the bat. Goes foul.
So far, Thunder Doty has thrown a 5-hitter. Settled down pretty well after the first inning.
Thompson has a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Steps back into the box. Gerchak at second base. Swings and he'll foul another one off, so it's 2-2 now. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. To get something going to break this 1-1 tie.
Yeah, we got a runner in scoring position. And that's Kyle Gerchak.
Here's the pitch to the plate. Swing, and that will be out number 1 for the Highclimbers on the strikeout. Oh, here is Matt Carleton, Jerry.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him today. He was 0 for 4 on Monday. Did get an RBI and scored a run. And so he's in for who?
He's in for Spencer?
I guess so. Yeah, looks that way. Sorry? Carleton.
Matt Carleton.
Sorry, we just added. Somebody asked. So he's. We'll assume that he'll take over in. No, I would assume he's going to move to center field because that's his usual position.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see when they get into that. So 1 away for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. Matt Carleton swings and fouls one off. A little late on that. Still Gerchak over at second base. Can't forget about him.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, Spencer Coots will be able to come back in.
Yeah, they can reinsert him.
Yeah, and I like that idea. It gives more players a chance to play. for one thing.
Swing, and that's going to go foul right at the first base line. Wow, I thought that was going to stay fair, Jerry.
Yeah, I did too, and it just at the last moment, it veered to the left of that.
Just bounced enough
bag.
to go foul. So 0-2 to Carleton.
One out, one runner on.
That's right. Here's pitch on the way. Swing and a short fly ball. Did it drop in? It did drop in. Throw over to first, and it is in time for out number 2. It just kind of sank. The hit kind of just sank quickly down.
It's very deceptive. It almost looks like it's a light shot out there, the outfield, and boom, it's playable by the infield.
I think the wind might have knocked that one down because it's pretty stiff at the higher elevations, and we get a little breeze in our face, but you look at that flag and it's going pretty good. We have a meeting at the mound. So every Friday, MesaWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. Column is primarily driven by reader questions, but it also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. Haven't seen the new column yet. So 2 away and 1 on for the Highclimbers. Wyatt Wagner is the batter.
Yeah, and he got a single and scored in the first inning, and then in the third inning, he grounded out to the shortstop. So he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, he takes ball 1. Again, we got to remind you that Kyle Gerchek is out there at second base. Pitch on the way, inside, strike 1. That was really deceptive inside, Jerry. It's like a fastball that came in real quick. 1-1 the count to Wagner. Next pitch on the way, low ball 2. Dykstra had to go find that ball.
Looked like he was showing butt there.
Yeah, it did. I thought for sure that Gerchek was going to run on that, but wisely went back to the bag at second. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on for Shelton here in the 5th. Pitch on the way. That's going to be hit foul, hit the top of the mini dome. So 2-2 now the count. I shouldn't say that's the top of the mini dome. It's the roof of the locker rooms in the mini dome. So 2-2-2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here. Here's pitch. Strike 3 called. Highclimbers leave one out there. We head to the 6th inning, still knotted at 1-1.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Some more lineup changes for the Highclimbers here. Looks like Carleton is over in right field now, Jerry. Stewart is playing second base. Thompson is over in left field. Just writing this down. I don't know who's in center. Is it still Hudson? Yes, it's still Hudson.
And Tyrell Stewart had a nice outing that one inning. He had 3 strikeouts, struck out the side.
And Gerchek is going to be pitching. I didn't even see that. Cherry's the one that minded. Schlinder's still at home, behind home. So Gerchek is now the pitcher.
I knew I didn't have to correct you. I knew you were very observant. But
I was putting pieces together when he started talking about Stewart pitching well. Not that he didn't pitch well, I'm just saying.
Okay. And now leading off is your pitcher, Thunder Doty. And he struck out in the first inning and flew out to center. He is 0 for 2. Doing a nice job pitching today. Has a 5-hitter.
First pitch was a ball, by the way, as Jared was. Oh, there's a strike right there on the outside corner at the knees. So 1-1 is the count. Wind is starting to really rack our tint around here, Jerry. That is anchored to the ground. Next pitch on the way. Swing, and that one's fouled out of play.
We're in the top of the 6th, right?
Yep, we're in the top of the 6th. I'm going to say I'm going to be very surprised if Doty comes out to pitch the 6th inning. But I don't know. I'm not the manager. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Thunder. He'll hit one. That one's going to drop. Oh, boy, what a play. Brendan Wagner, I thought that was dropping in. He dove for that ball and grabbed it, and that's out number 1. Wow.
You know, he's done a good job all season out there at shortstop.
I thought that was heading down fast, Jerry. I thought for sure that was going to drop.
I did too, but he did a nice job.
1 away, robbing Doty of a hit.
Okay, now up is Sam Dystra. And Sam is the catcher, number 5. He is 0 for 1. Got a walk in the last inning and then stole a base.
So the first pitch was a ball. The second pitch was a strike on the outside.
And he scored the only run for the Warriors so far.
Next pitch on the way. Inside. Oh, they say he hit it. Hit him just on that sleeve there. And that'll put Dykstra over on first.
Okay, and now up is your 3rd hitter this inning, number 16, the first baseman, Javid Zukowski, who had a single in the last inning and had the 1 RBI for the Warriors.
So we're going to do it again here. Pitch on the way from Gerchek. Takes strike 1 to Zukowski. The fastball. Glances over at first. Dykstra takes his lead. Pitch on the way. There's a line drive. That one's going to drop into center field. And then Warriors have runners at first and second with 1 away.
And now up is your 4th hitter this inning. Batting 5th overall is your right fielder, number 15, Blake Ellis. In the second inning, he struck out and got on by way of an error in the 4th inning. So, Blake Ellis.
I'll step in to face Gerchek for the first time with runners at first and second. 1 away. Pitch on the way. Outside corner, strike 1. We call it senior night, but it's afternoon, or is it night now? I don't know. How long have we been at this? No, it's actually, I guess it's going to be evening. Next pitch on the way. Same as the first one, strike 2 called. Wow. Just outside. Hit that outside corner. So
2 runners on.
Yeah. Next pitch on the way. Inside, strike 3 called. Wow.
Nice pitch.
2 away for the Warriors here with 2 on.
And now up is your shortstop, number 1, Silas Sinnerson. He is 0 for 2, struck out in the second, and flew out to center field in the 4th.
First pitch, swing, and ground ball foul. At the first baseline there. So again, we have runners at first and second, 2 away for the Warriors here in the 6th inning. Tie ball game, 1-1. Dykstra at first. Zukowski at second is Dykstra. Hit on the way, pit. Ground ball covering the base was Gerchek, and that'll end the inning and the threat. The Warriors leave 2 out there. We head to the bottom of the 6th. That happened so quickly I almost lost track of everything. Still knotted up at 1.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and I was wrong, Jerry. Thunder Dowdy is still out there.
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised, though, that Thunder, who's pitched, this is his 6th inning, doesn't wear a sweatshirt or something when he's in the dugout. I've noticed he doesn't. Boy, I would want to keep warm.
Well, you know, they're moving, Jerry. We're sitting here.
Yeah.
They're out there, you know, playing ball, moving around.
Yeah, that's true. Now, this is Tyrell Stewart. He is 1 for 2, had a single in the last inning, and then was thrown out at second base.
Swings at the first pitch, misses. It's 0-1. Sometimes I cannot get over the temperature changes, Jerry.
Oh, I know.
The wind does not help. Stewart leading things off here. Ducks for the next pitch. It's 1-1. And I got my hair cut yesterday, so I'm even more cold. Next pitch on the way. Strike on the outside. 1-2. My ears aren't cold because I got the headset on, but the rest of me is a little bit cold. I might have to put on my 3rd layer. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tyrell Stewart, leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th, and now it's a 2-2.
I've got all 3 of my layers. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers on.
He's got 4 layers on. I see. Need to get you a blanket, Jerry?
Yeah, would you please?
Okay. How about a heating pad or
yeah, that'd be good
electric
too.
blanket?
How about gloves?
Gloves? No, sorry, I don't have those. That's why I have my hands in my pockets.
I got, yeah.
Next pitch on the way, inside, fly ball hit. That one's playable. Oh, it dropped in. There was a little confusion in the outfield, and Tyrell Stewart's on first base. Nobody out. I heard somebody in the crowd say, "Call it."
Yeah,
as
they did.
Stevens, or actually Sandsteed came in to get it. Stevens came over to get it. Neither one grabbed it and dropped between them.
And now up is Brendan Wagner, number 19. He
bunts up the third base line, and it rolls foul.
He is 1 for 2. He had a double in the first inning and got an RBI. And then the last inning, or the third inning, he flew out to the shortstop.
So the count is 0-1. Nobody out. Throw over to first. Stewart just kind of dropped himself down to the first base bag. Safe as the throw came in.
The pitcher's been doing a good job of keeping the runner on first base all throughout the game. Both pitchers keeping them honest.
Yeah, strike 2 called on that pitch, Jerry. Brendan Wagner, the batter. Terrell Stewart on first. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here. Tie ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. In a little bit low, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
1-2 the count. One thing I have noticed, at least I haven't seen any changes in the lineup for the Warriors at all. Pitch on the way, and there is a nice hard hit, but it goes foul. Almost hit the coach on the first base.
And they brought about 15, 16 players.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 15 on the sheet here, Jerry. That's all the way on the sheet, but there's more on the other on this sheet over here.
Yeah, 16, maybe 17.
Yeah, it might even be more than that. So 2-2 is the count. Nobody out and one on. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called.
Boy, hit that inside corner, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here comes Cole Schlinder.
Yeah.
With 1 down for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, Cole pitched 2 innings, had 1 hit off of him.
First pitch to Schlinder is strike on the inside. You know, we're getting late in the game, and you usually see pitchers getting tired. This is not what Thunder Doty's doing, Jerry.
No,
he's getting better.
Done well.
And he threw one a little bit too high there, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers. Terrell Stewart still at first base. Cole Schlinder, runner goes, throw to second, on target. Nope, it gets into center field. Nice backup there.
Yeah.
By Abrams.
Let's give him a steal.
Okay, so Stewart's over at second base now. And now pitch was a ball, so 2-1 is the count.
That was his second attempt at stealing, and the first time he was thrown out, but this time he got in there.
So I'm going to get a meeting at the mound, see what happens here.
Yeah.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton City Council, the Shelton School Board, North Mason School Board. You can also watch past meetings of these entities as well as Port of Allen Commission meetings. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce and the North Mason Chamber of Commerce. If you want to see what is going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. So we do have a pitching change. All right, so who's coming in? Looks like Silas Stenerson will be pitching from here on out, and I would imagine that he's going to take over. Doughty's going to take over at shortstop.
Yep.
And while Silas does his warm-ups, we'll step aside.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
So we are back here after the pitching change, as I must make some changes to my little card here. As
Silas Stenerson.
Yeah, Stenerson takes over on the mound, and Doughty heads over to short, I thought. I don't see him out there at the moment, but he might be standing behind somebody. Oh yeah, he had to get a different glove. Here he goes. So it's very rare that I see that you change pitchers in the middle of an at-bat, but I think he hit his limit. I heard 75 pitches. So Cole Schlinder is still the batter, and Stinnerson takes over with 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and 1 on.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it a league rule or a WIAA
I think it's
rule?
I think it is. The pitching count is a WIAA rule, but I thought it was a little higher than 75. But
Yeah.
I don't
okay.
know. Maybe something else. I don't know.
And now up is number.
Oh, I didn't notice. They walked. They walked Schlinder.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. So they had Schlinder's on at first. Stewart's on at second.
And Tyler Anderson.
Yeah, Tyler
is
Anderson's
up.
the batter.
And Tyler has 0 for 2, struck out twice.
There's 1 away for the Highclimbers here.
Is Tyler now playing third?
Yes. So that's going to be strike or ball 1, right? I'm so confused now. It says 2 balls and 1 strike, but I know there's 2 balls.
And what they did by walking him is creating a force out at more positions. And so they'll.
Silas stepped off there. Well, the board says it's 2 balls and 1 strike. I've only seen him pitch twice, so we'll have to see after this pitch. Ball 3. I guess it is 3 and 1. All right. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. So the count is full to Anderson.
I think it was a good coaching strategy walking him.
Well, I think they figured he would have walked him anyways, so they just put him, you know, you can just say you're going to walk him and not have to throw the pitches.
That's true, and I like that.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, and that is going to be out number 2. So 2 down for the Highclimbers here and 2 on.
And now up is Cannon Hudson, and he's still playing center field, and he is 0 for 2.
So you got Schlinder at first, Stewart at second for the Highclimbers here with 2 out in the 6th. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 called.
Right on that inside corner.
Next pitch on the way. Outside, and a chopper that's going to be bobbled there. The bases are loaded, Jerry.
Well, it was a tough play, you know.
Yeah.
His only play was at second, and that.
I thought that ball was getting through the gap there,
Yeah,
but
he
Bear
did
did a great job to get there. He just couldn't put it in his throwing hand.
I think he kept a run from scoring.
So the bases are loaded for the Highclimbers, and Gerchek is the batter. Takes strike 1. Is that strike 1? No, ball 1. Thought he saw a strike signal there. But
now up, Kyle got a single in the last inning and then stole a base.
He'll hit one. That one's going to drop in fair. Coming in to score is Stewart. And here comes Schlinder for 2 runs.
Well, give Kyle Gerchek 2-run RBI. 2 RBIs.
And there's runners at the corners with 2 out.
And now up.
Cody Thompson.
Yep.
So Gerchek is on first, and who is on third, Jerry? I can't see his number.
On
it's Hudson.
Hudson.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just seeing the side of him, and I'm losing track of who's on bases now. So runners at the corners, 2 out and 2 in for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Cody Thompson up.
And Cody is playing in left field.
Okay.
I think that's what the discussion is here, is where he was, because he was pitching at one point in time. So this is why I got these dry erase boards, Jerry. I can change things quickly.
Well, you've had to make a few changes
Yeah,
today.
I usually don't have to do that. And actually, we've only had 2 changes for Crosspoint.
Yeah.
And
the
the
pitcher shortstop change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Highclimbers have changed every 2 innings. So that brings up the question, who's going to come in? Pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Thompson.
Yeah, because Kyle was the 4th pitcher for the Highclimbers.
Maybe he'll close it out. So it's 0-1 to Thompson. Runners at first and third. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Thompson again. That's 0-2. What did he do the last at bat, Jerry? Did you say?
Well, he struck out.
Oh, he struck out. Okay. Here's the next pitch on the way. Runner goes fly ball. Doty came and waved everybody off, grabs it, and that'll end the inning. But the damage was done. The Highclimbers get 2, leave 2, and now lead 3-1.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
We head to the 7th inning. Last chance for the Crosspoint Warriors, trailing 3-1 here, down to their final 3 outs. It looks like leading things off will be Levi Abrams. And Gerchek is still on the mound for the Highclimbers.
And Levi Abrams is 0 for 2, struck out in the 2nd inning, and in the 4th inning, he grounded out to the 2nd baseman. Yep, last chance for the Warriors here in the top of the 7th.
First pitch, low, outside, ball 1. Pitch on the way. There's strike 1 called. Kind of like he works his way outside in, Jerry. Does Gerchek with his pitches. At least that it appears, last 2. Next pitch. Strike 2 called. 1-2. To Levi Abrams leading things off in the 7th for Crosspoint Warriors. Pitch on the way. Ground ball. Gerchek on the run to grab it. Throw it to first to Wyatt Wagner, and that is out number 1.
Nice play by the pitcher.
So one down for the Warriors here.
And now up is number 13, your 3rd baseman, Bryce Baird. Bryce has 0 for 2, struck out in the 5th inning.
First pitch, outside, ball 1. Looks like we do have a pinch runner here. Pinch hitter, excuse me, coming in after Baird. Next pitch, that one got away, and it's ball 2. 2-0. So number 9 will be coming in, Jerry.
Okay.
Pitch on the way. Low again. Ball 3. 3-0 to Baird. 1 away. Nobody on. 3-1 is the score. Baird shows bunt, pulls it back, takes strike one. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. Yeah, that one's going to be hit foul out of play off the first base line. Count goes full. And there is a 1-out walk. Give the Warriors a runner at first base. And this will be Peyton Spelker.
Okay. His first time up.
Takes ball 1. Pitch, low ball 2. 2-0 to Spelker. Bryce Baird over at first base for the Warriors. Trailing by 2 runs here with 1 out in the 7th. High ball 3. 3-0. Gerchek is a little off target right now. As Peyton Spelker will step back in.
Going to be taken here because they need runners.
And there is another walk.
2 walks in a row.
Yep. So 2 on for...
Yeah, Trevor's going to come out. I think just talk to him and settle him down a little bit.
A.J. Stevens is coming up, top of the order. Nope, we're going to get a pitching change here.
Well, this will be the 5th pitcher coming in for the Highclimbers.
And who is it? It's Brendan Wagner. Not really surprising to me. He's been their closer.
He has been, and he's done a nice job in the games that we've announced this year. Yeah, you're right. It's not a surprise.
And let's see, Coots is going to come out. I'm sorry, Gerchek is not like Coots. Coots is going to head out to the outfield. All right, and it looks like who else is coming in? We'll have to check on all that as Brendan Wagner takes his warm-ups. We'll step aside.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Oh, sorry. We weren't. I'm sorry. We were not on. We're muted. I'm sorry. So as I was saying, Brendan Wagner takes over on the mound. Thompson is now at short. Stewart. I'm sorry. Is at second. Stewart is at short, and I think Gerchek has gone out to left field.
I think you're right.
Yeah, all right. And the batter for Crosspoint is A.J. Stevens. All right, now we've got everything situated. There are...
A.J. is 0 for 2. Did get a walk in the first inning. He is the leadoff hitter. And like we said, looks like he's got a lot of strength in those arms.
He did take strike 1. There's runners at first and second. Outside of the next pitch, ball 1. So 1-1 is the count. Again, the Spelker's on first. And I think we have a courtesy runner out there at second. And Stevens fouled one off. Who is over at second, Jerry? Oh, it's going to be Bryce Baird, sorry. So here's the pitch on the way. Swing, and, well, I think you got a piece of that one, Jerry. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes still. 1 out, 2 on. A.J. Stevens standing in. Pitch on the way. Inside. Ball 2. Crowd did not like that call at all. 2-2.
Yeah.
Just a bit outside, or actually inside in this case. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Stevens. Next pitch on the way. Swing, and did he get a piece of that one? No. Yeah, I guess he did. Count remains 2-2. Again, runners at first and second. Pitch on the way, low. It's ball 3, and the count is now full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And Shelton is going to go to third base to try to get the lead runner here, I'm sure. It's hit the ground.
Yeah. Stevens is battling. He fouled another one off.
Yeah.
On deck is Thunder Doty. And there's only 1 out in the inning. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And call it to 2 outs. And that's strikeout number 1 for Brendan Wagner. So Thunder Doty at bat.
Yeah, and he is 0 for 3. Did a nice job out there pitching.
He is 2 outs.
6 innings, isn't he?
Yeah. 2 outs, 2 on for the Warriors. Down to their last out. Swing and a ground ball right up the middle. It'll be scooped up by Thompson over to Stewart, and that'll end the game. So the Highclimbers pull out a 3-1 win here and increase their win streak to 7 games. We will take a timeout, and we'll come back and get some totals from Jerry.
Yeah.
Talk about what's coming up. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Final score, Shelton 3, Crosspoint 1.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
It's a final here at Highclimber Field. 3-1 the finals. Shelton knocking off Crosspoint. Non-conference game here. Bigger school knocking off smaller schools, which you're exposed to do. Jerry, you have some totals for us?
I do. And for Crosspoint Warriors, they had 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. They had 4 runners left on base. For Shelton, they had 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, maybe, and they had 5 runners left on base. By player of the game, I'm going to give it to 2 players. I'm going to give it to Tyrell Stewart for coming in and pitching at 1 inning and striking out all 3 batters. And also, he had 2 hits. He was, and the other person that I'm going to give the player of the game to is Kyle Gerchak. And the reason why is he's the one that drove in the second, third run to make it 3-1 going into the top of the 7th. Mm-hmm. And Kyle had 2 singles and 2 RBIs. So he's definitely, those are my 2 players of the game, Tyrell and Kyle Gerchak. For the Crosspoint Warriors, I was impressed with Thunder Doty, obviously, but I'm also thinking number 16, the first baseman, Javin Zukowski. He had the 1 RBI for the Warriors, and he had 2 hits. And he was the only one. Let's see. He had 2 of the 4 hits for Crosspoint.
Okay. So next up for the Highclimbers, they return to Evergreen Conference play on Friday and host Black Hills. The Warriors travel to Muckleshoot Tribal School tomorrow. They've got a busy couple of weeks here to end the season, Jerry. They're just like playing almost every day here.
Yeah.
Last week and this week and into next week. Our next broadcast is Friday's Black Hills Shelton baseball game. The Highclimbers are trying to maintain their second place in the conference and looking for a season sweep of the Wolves. First pitch, I'd say weather permitting, but I think we're going to have a pretty good day on Friday. The
weather forecast says that it's not going to rain that day. I know you're going to hold me to that.
Well.
But yeah, the weather looks pretty good for Friday.
So 4:30 for that game, and I guess unless you had something else, Jerry?
No, it was a great game. I was just very pleased with the Crosspoint Warriors. I saw some great coaching on his part.
Right, and let's point out that this is their first loss of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, it's a learning experience. You can't win them all. That's kind of part of life. But, you can't just pound everybody either.
You've got to have some challenges.
Right. And he said to you before the game that this is a good test heading into the postseason.
It sure is.
Hitting the good clubs. You gotta beat the good clubs to win a championship.
And I'm looking forward to watching them play, seeing what the results are for Crosspoint Warriors. I think it'll be good.
Okay, so that will do it for us here at Highclimber Baseball Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's broadcast. Final score, Shelton 3, Crosspoint Academy 1. We'll talk to you Friday.
If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.